नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, practicing Hindus for the world. I welcome all the Sarvanyapita Yajamans, Kartas, manifestors, Sarvavarityagis, Shri Mahans, Mahans, Kotari Tanedars, visitors, viewers, Kayakalpa Yoga participants, E-Gurukul students, Kailasas, NHU students, Paramashiva Ganas, Paramashivoham Season 9 participants who are sitting with us all over the world through Kailasa TV, Kailasas NTV, Kailasas HNTV, and all other social media platforms. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. The great delusion energy released during this deluge, its impact on you, how you can use its impact on you to achieve enlightenment. Listen, I am not even talking about not suffering by the impact of this delusion. I am talking about using this delusion energy to achieve enlightenment, superconscious breakthrough. Listen, this delusion, this great deluge happening, I'll precisely describe how it impacts you. See, it impacts your very core of what you perceive as you. Many things will be just forgotten, and you will feel irritated even to remember your regular activities, even to pick up a cup of coffee, or even just to get a cup of tea and sip, or even to get up from your bed, or even go to bed, Understand? If you are feeling irritated to get up from bed, you can call that as a laziness. But you will feel irritated even to go to bed. That is the worst thing. That is delusion. Prabhava. See, the various states of consciousness, like deep sleep, dream, waking, awakened, Turiya state, alive, Turiyatita. In all these states, any shift in the state will be tremendously irritating. That is the quality of delusion. Understand? For example, if you are feeling lazy to get up from your bed and to do work, if you are feeling irritated to get up from your bed to go for some work. That can be understood because you all know how it feels. But when the delusion energy flows, you will feel irritated even to remember sleep. What you know as you, everything will create subtle irritation. Your name, your memories about you, your anything. I'll describe more elaborate, detailed way, capturing exactly the impact of delusion on individuals. See, when you go to deep sleep state and move from there to dream state, from there to waking state, all these movements, if it flows smoothly, it's called health, mental health. Your nervous system is strong enough to handle your identity. Understand? Stress means your nervous system's inability to handle what all you consider as you and yours. That is stress. I am giving you the definition of stress as per yogic tradition, as per Hinduism. Hindu definition of stress. Whatever you consider as you and yours, your nervous system's inability to handle it is called stress. Stress has nothing to do with the amount of work or responsibility you are supposed to perform. Actually, people who don't have any responsibility get stressed. In Tamil, there is a proverb. நாய்க்கு வேலை இல்லை, நிக்க நேரம் இல்லை. That is the real meaning of the stress. Dog has no responsibility or work need to be performed, but it doesn't have a time to stand for even few minutes. All stress is your inability to connect your various states of existence and have consistency with it. I tell you, every situation you feel irritated, angry, violated, intruded, just don't react. Be calm and look in. What is making you feel violated? What is making you feel irritated? What is it that is getting into your nervous system? What is it that constantly shakes you? If you see, you will understand it has nothing to do with what is happening externally. It is something triggered internally. I tell you. Getting triggered internally and reacting for it externally and making stupid decisions is called delusion. Delusion is worse than death because death is only 1 minute happening. Delusion destroys you, which is like a continuous suffering. The decisions you make in delusion is worse than death. Death is actually nothing. It's just changing clothes. But decisions you make during delusion destroys your life. Just understand, your husband, your wife, your house, your kids, your furnitures, your family, your friends, your external world is not at all bad, and they are not responsible for the sufferings you are going through inside, at least till December 14th. See, till December 14th, there is a huge Trobhava energy, delusion energy getting released on this planet. At least till December 14th. Maybe you can make a chart. You can write on your bedroom wall, or write on a paper and stick it on the bedroom wall. Till December 14th, none of my family or friends or external world is responsible for all my suffering. Understand, everything you feel so logical and factually right to accuse others, blame external situations. Everything looks so factually right will suddenly collapse after December 14th, because now the delusion energy is predominant in decision making component of you. Buddhi is deluded extensively, so the idea about I and mine is traveling in a very dangerous territory and terrain, both terrain and territory, both the territory which is not yours and the terrain which is very dangerous. I just want you to know, till December 14th, even if you just eat and sleep whole day, that is okay. Don't make major decisions. If you can, do yoga. The ecosystems, like how in many cities our devotees have formed, everyone wakes up in morning Brahma Muhurta and calls all the people who are in that same time zone and does yoga. I tell you, this kind of groups are literally like direct Paramashiva. Person who calls you in Brahma Muhurta and wakes you up and asks you, come on, let's do yoga. Be very clear. Remember that call is directly from me to you. My dear, come on, get up. It's time. Let's do yoga. Remember, this very voice is only coming to you, maybe in somebody else's form. Never miss that. Wake up, do yoga, do puja. If you don't feel like doing, if you don't want to do, all right, don't do anything, but don't make any decision in your life. If you can do the spiritual practices like yoga, unclutching, you will get enlightened. During this pralaya, I can give you one very powerful technique, method. Just decide to go liquid diet. See, when you don't give solid food, your body, when you don't give solid food to your body starts eating itself. Then it throws all kinds of anger, violence, tantrum, everything. It literally tries to make you mad. During that time, sit and do completion. Read my books, Bhagavad Gita, Living Enlightenment. These are the best books. You will master your biochemistry, means the chemicals of your biology. See, the impact of the chemicals on your biology, if you master that, you will live such ecstatic life. I tell you, if the load of getting irritated, getting violent is taken away from your system, you will start feeling connection with powerful cognitions and higher existence intensely. I tell you, I have seen this work thousands of times, not just in my life, my gurus. See, actually, when people come to my gurus, I have seen how my gurus deal the disciples, devotees. People come with the problems. I have seen my guru Isaki Swami personally advising and people getting benefit of this Nirahara Samyama. See, Nirahara Samyama is nothing but you becoming Mahabhairava. See, Mahabhairava is described to be a human flesh eater. Naramamsa Bhakshini. That doesn't mean you will kill human beings and eat. No. Your own body eating itself is Naramamsa Bhakshini. Your own flesh is eaten by your own body. When you don't give solid food, you are Mahabhairava, Akasha Bhairava. Sit as Akasha Bhairava. Don't give solid food, only lubricate your system through liquid diet. Give a very healthy liquid diet, very healthy juices, herbs. I'm not saying don't give nutrients. Give nutrients, minerals, everything needed for the body in a liquid form. When you start doing that, body will try to throw tantrum. It will behave like a mad mother-in-law, Indian mother-in-law, mad Indian mother-in-law. It will try to break everything. Listen. During those moments, if you can practice completion, if you can practice unclutching, you will master all kinds of impacts, influence of chemicals on your biology. I tell you, if any of you want to use this Kayakalpa energy, the science of Kayakalpa, what I am teaching now is science of Kayakalpa. Get enlightened by December 14th. December 14th is that solar eclipse, Surya Grahana. I give you this. Anybody wants to take my words seriously and use this time till December 14th. Especially till December 14th, you are not going to get any job or you are not going to build career. See, world is useless for any worldly activity till December 14th. I am telling you. Anything, if you want to further your career, if you want to further your relationships, if you want to further anything, world is useless till December 14th. World is useful only for your enlightenment till December 14th. So just get all the spiritual stuff needed, books, puja items, yoga items, maybe your internet connection for everyday satsang. Get all these items organized. And already you are under house arrest all over the world. The corona has put all of you under house arrest. It is like default. Nothing to do. You can't go out. Just organize yourself spiritually well. And especially when you don't give solid food, all kinds of these frictions between your various states of consciousness will start erupting out. You will have unexpected violence break out in the waking state, some deep peacefulness in the dream state, like a confused kind of a extreme detox process, mental cleansing will happen. Use this opportunity to unclutch and do a thorough water wash inside, outside. I'm telling you, please understand, you will never get these 6 months again back in your life. Because after the December 14th, when the world starts opening up, the peer pressure will start. You will not be able to convince yourself to dedicate 6 months for enlightenment. You will say, oh, my job, my career, my jingu, my jungu, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my relationships, my house, my loan, my this, my that, all that will drag you out of your life. But this 6 months, use it for enlightenment. I tell you. Don't waste your time in stupid news. The whole news is going to be COVID-19, corona, 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 corona. Better we can type that corona in infinite number of times and go on reading that corona, 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 corona. How long you will read that? COVID-19, corona, COVID-19, corona, COVID-19, corona. What's the use? Don't waste your time in unnecessary corona-based theories. Some people are saying, oh, it's a large conspiracy. Conspiracy theories about corona is also waste. Maximum, you need to know only your local government's laws. What you can do, what you are not allowed to do due to corona, lockdown and restrictions. Learn, get only those informations and follow it. That's all. Other than that, don't waste time on news. Because more than that, it can unnecessarily get into your nervous system and it can unnecessarily create more toxins. Why more toxins? As if you have less. We have enough from the past births. Let's exhaust all that, detox ourselves and get enlightened. It is time for enlightenment, not the time to get more toxins. And I tell you, just practice this till December 14th. so much cleansing will happen. Any of my Grihastha disciples practicing this sincerely till December 14th. After that, plan for kids. You will have enlightened kids. Because your bio-memory will be so pure. You will bring higher conscious souls into your body. It's an amazing detox process and raising your consciousness. In Hindu tradition, Grihasthas are first made to detox themselves and prepare their consciousness to bring enlightened beings on the planet Earth. Why produce buffaloes? We have too much on the planet Earth. If we produce, let us do enlightened beings. If not, keep quiet. This 6 months till December 14th, amazing opportunity. I tell you, few days the lockdown will be lifted and again it will happen. This is the way it is going to be all over the world till December 14th. I am telling you. The things I will encourage till December 14th for you is physically be very active. If you like some kind of a dancing, jump, do all kinds of physical activity. Yoga, dancing, doing garden on your own. Any physical activity based entertainment. Gym, working out, cooking on your own. Swayambhaga, we call it. Do everything physical as much as possible. Whenever you feel inspired, for example, today you feel very energetic and you want to jump, dance, do. Don't think, oh, I have to do every day 1 hour dancing. And you will start planning. Finally, you will say, no, I never keep up my routine. After 1 week, I'll stop dancing. Then what is the use of dancing only today? Let me not go today also. Over. This is what is destroying yourself by suicidal pattern of life negative thinking. Hey, 1 week after that, you may not feel like dancing. It's okay. Dance today because you have inspiration and energy and excitement. Every day dancing is good. If you are not going to dance after 7 days, that does not mean you should not start today. At least this half an hour dance, enjoy. Enjoy all physical activity. Whether doing gardening, cooking, jumping, yoga, gym. I will encourage every physical activity as much as possible. For example, 1 day you will feel very excited to do everything. You will be cooking, you will be dancing, you will be doing yoga. Next 1 or 2 days you may not do it. It's okay. Again, when you feel inspired, start. No for anything life positive. Even if it is half an hour, 1 hour inspiration. It's okay. Deny every possible solid food. Even if you are able to deny 1 meal, it's a power. If you are able to dance half an hour, it's a power. If you are able to do 1 day yoga during Brahma Muhurtam, it's a power. I will encourage every possible physical activity. Discourage every life negative thinking and reaction and decision making from the delusion and life negative thought process. There are many paradoxical things which looks like paradoxical. I have learnt from my gurus. When somebody comes to Isaki Swamigal for enlightenment, he will just give only few instructions. He will not give a long satsang and all. He will just say, stop eating and start going around the hill for 108 days. You are free to drink coconut water. You are free to take all liquid items, but no solid item. You have to walk around the hill. The hill is almost like 14 kilometers by walk. 108 days you have to do. You can do once a day or twice a day. It is up to you. Morning once, evening once. I used to do morning once and evening once. Sometimes at least once. You may think, what enlightenment has to do with going around the hill and not eating? It looks very paradoxical, but I have always seen people who practiced even 10-15 days comes back shining, radiating with such high energy and powerful cognitions about life, about the feeling connection with Shiva, Mahadeva. Because when you stop giving solid food to body, all the anger, hunger, irritation, everything gets triggered. I have seen when people do Nirahara Samyama, they start getting anger even about me, saying, oh, he is not letting me eat. Hey, I am not denying your food. I am making you enlightened. One fellow came to my guru and said, he complained that you are killing me without giving me food, without letting me eat. Then he laughed and said, hey, he told in Tamil, only if I force you to eat more and more, it is actually killing. If I ask you to do fasting and stop eating, it is going to make you live healthy for a long time. I am doing good to you. These are all some of the paradoxical things. Unfortunately, stupid, unconscious human mind associates feeding and love as one and the same. No! Feeding is not love. If you inspire someone and support someone to do fasting, it is love. When someone feels angry and hungry during the Nirahara Samyama and you are giving spiritual support, powerful cognitions and counseling, that is real love. And helping that person, hey, take this juice, take that juice, take smoothie. See, I am not saying don't eat. The same fruits you want to eat, make it as a smoothie, liquidate it. Like add a lot of water, drink as much as you can. See, lubricating body is different. When you dump solid food, you create friction. When you pour liquid, you lubricate. Visualize this and understand this as a simple example. That will solve everything. I'm not asking you to deny something to your body. I'm only asking you to change the form. Actually, when you change the form itself, thousands of other things associated with it will be solved. I am indirectly helping you to drastically reduce your intake and raise your quality of consciousness. It will melt down all the toxins physically, and it will heal your inner space with such tremendous, like a purity poured inside outside. You become such ecstatic being, life positive. Understand? Life positive. You become so deeply life positive. Everything you see around, you will be able to see deeply involved. Actually, before Nirahara Samyama, if you have read any book, during Nirahara Samyama, pick up the same book and read. You will understand. Last time when you read, you missed 80% of the book. After Nirahara Samyama, read the same book, you will understand. During both pre-Nirahara Samyama, during Nirahara Samyama, you read only 10%. You missed 90%. Because when the system becomes pure, your involvement with life becomes intense. And the number of hours you are able to be alive, active, involved with higher consciousness. Not like a dull, no. Ability to be involved with higher consciousness will be something extraordinary. Such extraordinary, beautiful peace, bliss, higher consciousness, superior form of existence becomes your day-to-day life with a simple Nirahara Samyama. Simple liquid diet for a few days. Once in a while, do the dry fasting. Maybe once in 15 days, every Pradosham, dry fasting. You can start step by step. Support your body, support your mind, create support groups. I strongly recommend creating the e-ecosystem. San Jose Sangha set a trend, best trend. I think around 100 of them are very sincere. Every morning they wake up during Brahma Muhurta, call each other, all of them come online in Zoom. And now recently even Bangalore Sangha started. In Bangalore Sangha also started this e-ecosystem, Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystem, where morning Brahma Muhurta, they wake up, call each other, make a wake-up call, and then all of them come on Zoom and start doing yoga, Panchakriya. This is the best. The same thing only Manikavasagar and Andal used to do. They will go from house to house and sing and wake up everyone. And they will all gather together, go and take bath and go to Rangamannar. Actually, when Andal was born, the temple and the ecosystem was there in Srivilliputturu. She revived it. But there was a temple, Vishnu temple, beautiful temple. So they all used to go there and sing and dance and do all the spiritual practices. Same way with Manikavasagar. He stayed in Adi Annamalai, where our Adinam is there in Thiruvannamalai. Exactly, there is a temple where he stayed, and he used to sing that Tiruvambavai. Waking up everyone to come and worship Paramashiva in Adi Annamalai. Tell you. What Andal and Manikavasagar used to do thousands of years before, the same thing we are doing now. Digitally, reviving that ecosystem. I'm so happy. San Jose Sangha successfully started and everywhere it is spreading. Every ecosystem, please remember, I am there with you all. Doing yoga, guiding all of you, correcting your postures, helping you to do puja, and receiving puja and blessing all of you in every way. I sincerely encourage all the sanghas all over the world to form ecosystems. Morning Brahma Muhurta, wake up and give a wake-up call to everyone in your time zone. Because it is digital, it's E. You don't have to be dependent on anything else. Just wake-up call in everyone in your time zone and all gather in the Zoom call and start the yoga. I tell you, always having spiritual friends is the best way to get enlightened. Spiritual friends are the best support. That is why I insist on Sangha. Sangha makes you enlightened. Guru, Linga, Sangha. Guru is Swamiji, he is there always. Linga, already given to all of you, Atmalinga. And Sangha. I think this beautiful ecosystem started by San Jose. All these people I have seen sincere. All of them started this and now it is spread all over the world. I want all over the world more and more ecosystems getting formed. All these people sincerely, not only they will do, they will click and upload it in the internet. I want all places to start this ecosystem, ecosystem. This is the best thing you will do. Not only you have to do, you should just click the screenshot and put it in the Facebook. And so you encourage others to join in your ecosystem, in your time zone. You guys can consolidate yourself into time zones because it doesn't need to be distance based. It's a Zoom. So it's only time based. Brahma Muhurta of your time. Your time zones, Brahma Muhurta. It can evolve as a beautiful, great spiritual support, especially during this pandemic, Pralaya. It is, I will say that it's worthy of $1 million. This ecosystem, what it is contributing to you is $1 million worth. I want all major cities, I want Hyderabad to start this spiritual ecosystem. New York, Los Angeles, Houston, Tiruvannamalai, Vididi, everywhere. Start this ecosystem. Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai. Give a wake-up call during the Brahma Muhurtam. Get up, come on Zoom and start yoga. Malaysia, Australia, Seattle, everywhere. All over the world, I think we should run at least 100,000 ecosystem. I'm going to give special gifts for the people who run ecosystem. I think Mauritius also should start this e-ecosystem. It's too easy. I think San Jose has done the best job. San Jose can teach how to run a e-ecosystem successfully. E-Kailasa. It is literally the real work of Kailasa. Helping people, encouraging, psychologically supporting. I tell you, these e-ecosystems, enlightened ecosystems. I should say that E means digital. Second E for enlightenment. Third E for ecosystem. Triple E. First E, digital, for that E. Second E, enlightenment. Third E, ecosystem. Electronic enlightenment ecosystem. Triple E. And anyhow, all my disciples are all the time E only. So, electronic enlightenment ecosystem. Kailasa, E-Kailasa. I strongly support, recommend making this E-Kailasas everywhere. Every city which has E-Kailasa, which evolves E-Kailasa, I'll be spending and sending special gifts for you guys. And every E-Kailasians will receive personally my spiritual support and blessing. I want everyone, every human being should become E-Kailasian. He should be supported spiritually. Hey, do you know? You get a morning wake-up call, especially from a very loving, sympathetic, caring friend who understands even if you don't wake up, it's okay. What can be done? He will only support you, encourage you. Even if he screams at you, it will be cute. Because for your health, he is pushing you. So understand, getting a wake-up call from that kind of a person and that kind of a friends, and you start not only doing yoga, share your experiences, spend time, chit-chat. Best thing to have in your life is E-Kailasa, electronic enlightenment ecosystem. I want next 1 week to be dedicated by all my disciples, devotees, to make a beautiful E-Kailasa all over the world, in every time zone, and enroll, enrich as many people as possible. 6E. First E, electronic. Second E, enlightenment. Third E, ecosystem. Electronic enlightenment ecosystem. Then enroll, enrich. 6 E's. Let's reach out, support every person. I tell you, if you are supported by E-Kailasa, you are receiving the service worthy of $1 million. Especially during this pandemic, Pralaya, let's reach out every possible person. Let's reach out everybody. Support, help, have more and more positive, powerful cognition. Actually, each E-Kailasa can have few acharyas. book reading, even Nirvikalpa Samadhi sessions, unclutching sessions, sharing with each other, supporting each other with powerful cognitions. There are many people who can really help you with powerful cognitions. We can make a beautiful Acharya's list and publish for each time zone. I think world may be having some 30-40 time zone. I know only vertical time zones. On this horizontal time zone, I don't know much. Maybe 30-40 time zones. In all 30-40 time zones, we can make e-kailasas, and even locally you can start making your own e-kailasas. We can do it in a very nice way, and I'll absolutely support all of you with everything possible. We can make e-kailasas for each time zone, and then you can make local kailasas, your own also. For example, in one time zone, if there are 10 cities, all 10 cities can make their own kailasas and then connect it with the time zone. Or you can have one time zone. So it all depends on the place. Let's make as many time zones, as many kailasas as possible in every time zone. Because, listen, during this pralaya pandemic, if you are sleeping more than 6 hours, you are in danger of getting destroyed. See, the pralaya enters into you as excessive sleep initially, then you are gone. Do not allow pralaya to enter you and destroy you. Like how the belly fat destroys your life once for all. Sleeping more than 6 hours during this pralaya destroys you once for all. It puts you in wrong pattern. I think this is the best practical solution. E-kailasas. So all e-kailasas, please send an email, register yourself and get it organized. Get it organized. We will support you centrally with acharyas, all the other supporting material, everything possible. I can even send some special mandalas, yantras and all that. Let's work out all that next. First, let's organize ourselves. 100,000 e-kailasa, million e-kailasians is the first level. Enriching we should do. Helping people to do yoga. Supporting system for people to do yoga. Whatever people want to take up. If they want to learn unclutching, support system. If they want to do nirahara samyama, support system. If they want to do ajapa, support system. If they want to learn more about living enlightenment, support system. Providing absolute complete support system for living enlightenment is what I call e-kailasa. Whether a simple question like where I can get Aritaki to most important, deeper enlightenment science related, what is 25 states of consciousness? What is the 25 dimensions of Paramashiva? In every level, giving you spiritual support is the purpose of e-kailasa. I would like 100,000 e-kailasa and million e-kailasians happening in next few days. Let's support, encourage the world to do yoga, meditate. Even Europe is doing e-Kailasa work from February 2019. Thank you guys for doing a wonderful job. Europe team is also doing an amazing job. So let's focus our energies on directly helping and supporting people. Directly helping and supporting people for next 1 week. Making 100,000 e-Kailasa, million e-Kailasians. Providing spiritual support, everything. Okay, now I'll open the Kailasa Stargate for all of you. Please sit straight with the grace of Paramashiva Ganapati, with the grace of Nandishwara. Let all of us experience Kailasa. Sit straight. You can keep your eyes open or closed. That is up to you. Sit unclutched. Either you can be unclutched or chanting Mahavagya with a deep feeling connection, oneness. Just sit with the grace of Paramashiva, Mahaganapati. Om Paramashiva Ganapataye Namaha. Om Nandishwaraya Namaha. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let the doors of Kailasa open for all of us. Let the space of Kailasa open for all of us. Let the stargates of Kailasa open for all of us. Shiva. Om. Shiva. 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 Shrunuta Brahmana Sarve Guhyat Guhyataram Param Asti Meror Utak Bhage Maha Kailasa Parvataha Sambasya Sagunasyayam Sabaktasyendu Maulinaha Samvaseyo Jananam Cha Vimshat Kodibir Ayataha Tauhatyamedat Vikunam Asyanyeyam Dvijottamaha Navaratnamayam tasya Matye Shikaramuttamam Tatralayam Maheshasya Nanaratna Vichitritam Prakarakko Puratala Valayibir Virajitam Tata Simhasane Tatra शम्भुः सदाशिवः प्रफुल्लः कमलोल्लास पञ्चविंशन्मुखज्ज्वलः कृतनानायुयोद्भासी पञ्चाशत्करमण्डितः प्रफुल्लरक्ताम्बुजाट्ट श्रीनाभ्यां श्रीयुगपाज्ज्वलः विचित्ररत्नखचितः भूषणैरभिभूषितः अनेककोटिसूर्याभः परमानन्दविग्रहः अप्राकृततनुः श्रीमान् लक्ष्यलक्षणवर्जितः यदो वाचो निवर्तन्ते अप्राप्य मनसा सह गङ्गाश्रयजटाजूट चन्द्ररेखाविभूषितः भस्मोद्धूलितसर्वाङ्ग व्यालयज्ञोपवीतवान् कपालमालाधारी च व्याघ्रचर्माम्बरावृतः प्रतिवक्त्रं त्रिनयनः भक्तसर्वार्थसिद्धितः प्रचार्य दक्षिणं पादं कुञ्चयित्वेदरं पदम् अभयं शक्रशूले च गङ्गपाणौ गदाम्बुजे खड्गतोमरशक्तिश्च परशुप्रासपञ्जपान् अलङ्गुसाक्षमालाश्च छुरिकान्द्वजदण्डकौ वज्रकुन्तास्तितं श्राश्च ग्रगञ्च पिन्दिपालकम् पञ्चविंशतिभिर्हस्तैः तथा नो दक्षिणैश्चुभैः वरचावौ मृगं चङ्गम् एडपासपरश्वतान् मुत्करं डमरुगं कण्ठाम् रुद्रवीणां च पुस्तकम् कपालमुण्डकट्वाङ्गः कुशुण्डिपरिधानपि फलगं पट्टसंवेत्रम् कमण्डलूहुतासनौ कर्तरीं मुसलं पिच्चं पिप्रत्वामैस्तथाकरैः महान् सदाशिवस्योऽयम् राजते तत्र पर्वतः surrender your form into his form. Surrender your name into his name. Surrender your being into his being. Surrender your consciousness into his consciousness. परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् Creation of creation, creation of maintenance, creation of destruction, creation of illusion, creation of liberation, maintenance of creation, maintenance of maintenance, maintenance of destruction, maintenance of illusion, maintenance of liberation, rejuvenation of creation, rejuvenation of maintenance, rejuvenation of rejuvenation, rejuvenation of illusion, rejuvenation of liberation, deluding creation, deluding maintenance, deluding rejuvenation, deluding the delusion, deluding liberation, liberating creation, liberating maintenance, liberating rejuvenation, liberating delusion, liberation of liberation. Let all these 25 faces of Paramashiva manifest and give darshan to all of us. See the 25 face and 75 eyes and 50 hands. Paramashiva with Parashakti Manonmani seated on his lap. परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् Breathe in and breathe out as Paramashiva. Let only Paramashiva prevail. Let only Kailasa be alive. Let only Paramashiva be. Let's all dissolve into Paramashiva. Let Srishti Srishti, Sthiti Srishti, Samhara Srishti, Prabhava Srishti, Anugraha Srishti, Srishti Sthitihi, Sthiti Sthitihi, Samhara Sthitihi, Prabhava Sthitihi, Anugraha Sthitihi, Srishti Samharaha, Sthiti Samharaha, Samhara Samharaha, Prabhava Samharaha, Anugraha Samharaha, Srishti Prabhavaha, Sthiti Prabhavaha, Samhara Prabhavaha, Prabhava Prabhavaha, Anugraha Prabhavaha, Srishti Anugraha, Sthiti Anugraha, Samhara Anugraha, Prabhava Anugraha, Anugraha Anugraha. All these faces of Paramashiva manifest and bless all of us. Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Shivoham. Let this. I bless you all to experience Kailasa intensely. Now, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, casting, living. Shuddhat Vaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you, blissful.